Herons. My name's Aubrey, and it's great to be back on air with you for episode number 10. Today is Wednesday, December 16th, and the final episode of 2020. I don't think anybody is going to be sad to see this year come to an end, but I'm sure excited to get the show started. Let's get the show rolling with the admin tips.
Hello, Herons. Mr. Mulligan here. And for this week, we don't actually have a tip for you. So this is the last Heron TV and our last admin tip of the week for 2020. And man, what a year has it been. We totally know all of the struggles, the difficulties, the things facing our students, our families, and our teachers. And we thank you so much for being a wonderful community here at Happy Valley. And we cannot wait to see each other again in person, hopefully soon. But for this week, we wanted to share with you a personal meme that we feel speaks to 2020 for us. So my meme here, if you have seen the movie, amazing series, Back to the Future. Rule number 1, never set that DeLorean to 2020. We don't need to come back to this time period. Mrs. Fortuna, Mrs. Broaddus, what are your memes?
Hello, everyone. Well, it has been quite the year, HVMS, and as an admin team, we wanted to stop and be reflective on this past year of 2020. This meme with Michael Scott really describes how I feel about this past year. I mean, if I were a time traveler and I ended up in 2020, I would definitely be making this face. I would not want to travel to a year that we had to quarantine and we're not able to see each other in person. Although it's been a rough year, we've gotten through it, and I'm looking forward to many, many positive things in 2021 HVMS. Most of all, hopefully seeing you sometime in the future in person. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday and a happy new year, and we'll see you in 2021.
Hello, Happy Valley. Principal Broaddus here. So you guys can't see my shirt, but it says, I'm Santa's favorite. At any rate, your admin team and I wanted to share with you a meme that described for us what 2020 looked like. So if any of you guys have seen the movie Back to the Future, here's a meme that may look a little familiar. But basically it's saying, Marty, whatever happens, don't ever go back to 2020. So hopefully 2021 will look so much better and so much brighter, and we look forward to seeing you then. Have a wonderful holiday season, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, admin team. 2020 has definitely been a year of the internet. Whether it's Netflix, YouTube, Amazon, or schoolwork, it all seems to happen online. However, the internet can be a dangerous place if you're not prepared. So let's turn things over to our counseling team for some more info about staying safe online.
Hello, Herons. This is Ms. Madera.
Miss Jamie.
And Mr. Wright, and we are your HVMS school counselors. Today, we want you to think about online safety. As you continue to spend so much time online for school and for your private use, we want you to practice being aware of keeping yourself safe, as well as helping your friends stay safe.
What exactly does online safety mean?
Great question, Miss Madera. Online safety means protecting ourselves from harmful people and content. This year, online safety has become even more important to talk about since we're online for mostly everything, for school, games, to connect with our friends, and all of our various social media apps.
Any tool or technology, there are positive things and negative things about them, and safe and unsafe ways to use them.
We know you know this already, but never talk to, email, or meet anyone that you don't know or that your parents don't know. Every year, students are put into unsafe situations and tricked online by people who want to harm them. And we just want to help you be aware of some of those situations and what to look out for.
The first thing is to pay attention to yourself. If you get that icky or sick feeling inside, or you think to yourself, this doesn't seem right, trust yourself and talk to your parents, another trusted adult, or a close friend.
In 2010 to 2013, for example, 469 children were identified as victims of being sexually exploited or sexually trafficked victims in Portland alone. Many more students are victimized every day in and around Portland. Both boys and girls are sexually exploited. The average age for students being tricked and lured into being sexually exploited is between the age of 11 and 13 years old. That is the age of a middle schooler. That is your age. And many of these students are manipulated online.
Here are some of the ways students are tricked online by adults acting as students. The predator establishes a relationship with a student by building their trust and making them feel special. This can take place very fast or over an extended period of time, sometimes months or years. Some predators buy electronic gift cards and deliver them to students in their inbox, or find other ways to shower students with gifts. On gaming sites, predators often buy upgrades to games, add on rewards, and help students get to the next level of the game. Soon, students feel like they have a new friend, but it is an adult acting like a teenager.
The goal of the predator is to gain your trust and make you feel like no one understands you like they do, that you don't have to be alone or lonely anymore, that your life is hard, but they will make it better for you, and perhaps trick you into thinking that they know how to help you make a lot of money or to get nice things.
Keeping secrets. Adults who victimize students will also try to make them keep secrets. Some of the things predators might say to gain your trust and keep you isolated from your parents, friends, and family are, "This is our secret. Please don't tell anyone. This is just ours together." Or, "This is just between us. You can trust me. I won't tell a soul."
Something else to watch out for is that these adults posing as students, and some students you may know, will try to manipulate you and pressure you into sending pictures that are sexual in nature, and then manipulate you by saying, "Do this," or "I will send the photo emails to your social media," or your mom or dad, or another person in your family.
Some signs that a student might be communicating with an online predator are: they withdraw from family or friends, they download pornography, they become secretive or obsessive about their online activity, if they receive phone calls or gifts from people they don't actually know, or if they get overly upset if they can't be online.
What to do and how to help your friend or yourself. Again, pay attention to your feelings and thoughts. If you get that icky or sick feeling inside, or you have a thought that says, "This doesn't seem right," trust yourself and talk to your parents or another trusted adult. Or you can talk to a trusted friend. You can call 911 or the police, or talk to a school counselors. There will also be information on the HVMS counselor website and our Google Classrooms.
So we have talked about how the average age for students being manipulated and tricked into being sexually exploited are between the ages of 11 and 13 years old. Never talk to, email, or meet anyone that you don't know or your parents don't know. If a person you don't know online asks for your picture, do not send it to them. They will ask for things that make you feel uncomfortable and possibly are sexual in nature. And remember, if you get that icky or sick feeling inside, or you have a thought that says, "This doesn't seem right," trust yourself and talk to your parents or another trusted adult. Please reach out to your counselor if you have any worries or concerns about yourself or a friend. Thank you for listening and paying attention to this important safety message. Until next time, keep working hard, make some safe fun, and stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Herons.
Bye.
Bye, Herons.
So keep that in mind when you are online. Have you had a chance to share a picture of you in your workspace with your community connections teacher? The yearbook will not be the same without you.
That's a good one. I'm going to use that one. Hey, Herons. Calling all photographers. The HVMS yearbook staff needs your help to make this year's yearbook a success.
Make sure you have taken a photo of yourself and submit it to your community and connection teacher so then you can be included in this year's yearbook. Pictures for the yearbook don't stop here. We need thousands of pictures to be able to make this yearbook a memorable one.
And here's where you come in. So grab your smartphone or your parent's smartphone and download the Image Share app right away.
Search Balfour Image Share on the Google Play app or the store and create an account. Once you are logged in, just enter our school's code and start uploading pictures.
Our code is 125689. That's 125689. Don't worry, all the info will be in the link in the description.
Also, your CCC teacher can tell you everything. So what are you waiting for? Get Image Share and start uploading today.
Make sure to get the Image Share app. All the info can be found in the description on YouTube. It's going to be great to see each other's workspaces since we are not spending any time at HVMS. And while we are on the topic of the yearbook, today is a big day where your voice will be heard when we vote on the cover entries for the yearbook. Your teacher will share the link to the survey. We will also be voting on Spirit Days that we will be celebrating in January, so make sure to vote. It was great to see Miss Pearson and Mr. Lippert on last week's staff spotlight, but apparently Miss Pearson couldn't make it back this week. But she does have a very special guest sitting in for her interviewing Miss McCormack.
Oh, Miss McCormack!
Frau Schnitzel, I haven't seen you in a year when you last subbed for Miss Pearson.
Yeah, I know. I'm so disappointed. I can't do it this year because of the COVID, It's everywhere. Yeah.
How's the North Pole doing with numbers?
Is theirs okay? The elves, no, they don't want to be called elves. The artisans, the engineers, the workers, they are in a bubble, so they're okay.
Good.
Okay, so let's talk about you. So I'm so excited. I don't get to teach for Miss Pearson this year, but I get to do the staff spotlight.
I love it. I feel so special.
You are so special. I said I want to do with Miss McCormack. Class, everybody at the HVMS, the Herons, this is the famous Nicole McCormack, 6th grade math teacher, and she's fabulous.
Thank you.
So tell the people. You used to live in Germany.
I did. I lived my senior year in Germany. I did the first half of it in Germany, and it was really the best experience I've ever had. It changed me in big ways. I loved it.
Ja, sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Ja, ich spreche ganz gut Deutsch.
Ah, bueno, muito bom. So, okay, so I'm really sad that I'm not going to see you this year because you are famous for the practical jokes.
I am. I absolutely love playing jokes on the staff at HVMS. One of my favorite ones to date was with Mr. Bridge. It was a picture, we take staff pictures, and I took his staff picture out of his box. I made 50 copies of it. And then I cut them out and I signed them like Happy New Year, Doug Bridge, and put them in all the boxes. And I'm so happy to work with you. And all the staff members were like, "Oh, Doug, thank you, Mr. Bridge, thank you for the lovely photo. I'm gonna hang it up in my office." And he was walking around campus and he would see pictures of himself posted in staff offices and.
That is classic. That's fabulous. I would never think to do that. You know what? Our favorite one is with the staff up at the North Pole. Is, I always have an apron on because I don't want to get dirty, and I like to sneak my cookies and things. It's a fart machine. You just hide the fart machine near the front of the workshop. And then I have remote control in my pocket.
Oh, yeah.
And then, and they're so embarrassed, So if you did not ask the Santa Claus for the fart machine this Christmas, it's not too late. I
like it. Miss Frau Schnitzel, fake farting is a talent of mine. Should I give you an example?
Yeah, can you do it now?
Here you go.
Oh, you're making my day. I don't need a machine. I need you. Okay, so I want to know What did you ask my boyfriend to bring you for Christmas?
I would have to say the top of my list is jewelry.
What kind is your favorite?
I really want a gold necklace, like a chain gold necklace. I feel like everything that's on my and I need the earrings. So, jewelry. Oh, yeah, those are cute. I like those.
Yeah, candy. Yeah, then if I get hungry later, I could just.
Okay.
Well,
you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for interviewing me. This was a fun time.
Thank you. Dankeschön. It's so good to see you.
Bitte schön. Und haben Sie einen frohes Weihnachten und Neujahr.
Okay, Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Do you know the rest?
Prospero año y
felicidad. Woo, we are so multicultural. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Ciao. Mwah.
Ciao.
It was so nice to see Miss Frau Schnitzel again. It's always fun when she used to sub for Miss Pearson's class. Well, today is the final Wednesday of fall. In less than a week, it will be officially winter. What will the skies look like for this last week of autumn? It is now time to change gears with another quote of the week.
Hi, Herons. My name is Cecil. I will be telling you my favorite quote. The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain. By Dolly Parton. Have a great week, Herons.
Let's now change directions and get to the part of the show where we learn something entirely useless, but incredibly fascinating. The random fact of the episode. Take it away, Miss H.
Hey guys, Mrs. H here with your random fact of the episode, and I want to share an interesting fact about snow. Snow, we all think of it as white, but it's actually clear. But our ice sees white even as it's falling because that's what comes back to us. Because it's translucent and there's so many particles in there, the light reflects all over but doesn't have anything to shoot back at us as far as color. So we just see white. Everything we see color based on what is absorbed and then what comes back to us. So like with the sky, it's blue because the blue is what is reflected back to our eye. Everything else is absorbed. So with the snow, there's nothing that really absorbs it because it's all clear crystals and the light and everything bounces off in there, and then what comes back to us is white. So it's kind of interesting. That's your random fact of the episode.
To wrap up the final show of 2020, let's end things with a laugh. Let's see what joke Andrew and Nathan have in store for us.
Here's your joke of the day, Herons. What are you doing?
I'm going to play basketball.
You hear a joke about basketball players?
Yeah, sure.
Why are basketball players such messy eaters?
I don't know why.
Because they're always dribbling.
That's your joke of the day,
Herons.
Not again.
Well, that just about does it. Stay safe this holiday season, and we'll see you back here in 2021. Have a great day, Herons.
We will see you next year, Herons.
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 See you next year, Herons. Or will the Herons see us?
Elaine?
So Christmas is still on.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
for
good.
sure. But if you think that you are going to stay up and wait for the Santa Claus to come into your house, don't do it without your mask on. Okay. All right. And you have sanitize all the insides of the chimney and all that.